Hello there. Today is day 20 of NoFap, and I relapsed. So I am once again a failure. Yay! But I'm not even mad about it this time, to be honest. But first of all, I would like to say, to all the other people out there who are on your NoFap journey, I'm sorry. I suck for not lasting as long as I wanted to, but I hope the rest of you out there are doing better on your journey than I did. So let me just explain some things real quick. I don't have any social skills. I don't have the social skills needed to go out and, develop a normal relationship with people. So, I've been fucking jerking off since I was 12 years old, and I usually do it anywhere from like 3 to 6 times a day, and I make it last for a while too, usually up to sometimes a half hour or even longer. But yeah, all those years of just like constant masturbation, it's a lot of wasted energy. So yeah, I don't have the social skills that humans are supposed to have. So for years, I would use Craigslist to try and find women to fuck around with, and I've had no luck with that. So I would start looking for couples, and I'm straight, so I will not have any physical contact with another guy. But back in 2015, I finally did find I had encounters with 2 couples, and both of those experiences were pretty fun. And then I had another one just last month. I think it was on January 21st, and I haven't really told many people about that, except for the people on the forum that I visit on Moco. I told them about it. I found this couple, and I went over there to their apartment, and the woman, she was blindfolded, but the guy, he showed me pictures of her before I went over, and it was obviously the same woman. It was just her eyes covered. But he likes to sometimes, have another guy come over with her blindfolded and her get fucked by someone and she not know who it was or some shit like that. So that's what happened. I went over there, and me and the woman, we performed oral sex on each other, and it was pretty nice. She gave him head, then he fucked her a little bit, and then I was going to fuck her, but I had difficulty staying hard. And I had that same problem a few years ago when I met up with these other couples, is I couldn't stay hard very long. So it's like my brain or whatever, or I'm just wired for self-pleasure, I guess. All these years of just, constantly watching porn and masturbation, it's just wired me to only be used to, I guess, self-pleasure. So I guess my dick just doesn't know how to react when somebody else is pleasing it. But damn, man, this woman, she was pretty as fuck. And I'm disappointed because, I didn't fuck her. But I got some head and I ate some pussy, so it was nice. But that was a month ago, and what was I saying? Yeah, that was a month ago now. And so I wanted to kind of do something about that. Having this fucking erectile dysfunction when you're in your 20s, this really sucks. But I also wanted help with, being motivated to try and, get out more and go find a fucking job. So I decided I was going to do NoFap again. And so I started NoFap again for probably the 3rd or 4th time on February 1st. Look at my cat. Look at my cat. Meow, meow, meow. So I started NoFap again on February 1st with the hopes that it would, if I could stick to it, I'll get the energy and the motivation needed to go out and finally get a fucking job. And, for the first 4 days, it was easy, but then I think it was the 5th day, I started getting those urges, and I fucking started edging And if you don't know what edging is, it's pretty much, it's just masturbation, but not letting yourself have an orgasm. So it's like you're taking yourself to the edge, but you're not going over the edge or some shit like that. But yeah, so I started edging on I think day 5, and I kept it going. And I've been edging almost every single day since then. And watching porn. So it's fuck, man. But I made it 20 days without an orgasm. And that, to me, is amazing. It's that's just awesome. Because it's probably been, I don't know, fucking a decade or maybe less or something. But it's been years since I've been able to go fucking 20 days without letting myself come. Yeah, so that was cool. And fuck, what was I trying to say? I hate when I forget what I was saying. But yeah, I made it 20 days. Because I started on February 1st, and then, last night when the clock struck midnight, it was the 20th, and I relapsed probably at a couple hours later. So I made it 20 days without an orgasm. I fucking went outside, and it was really cold out there, and I got on my knees, and I was doing it in here, but I decided to go out back and finish for some reason. So I went out back and got on my knees on the concrete, and I just finished myself off, and it felt amazing. When I came, I was 10 seconds of just pure pleasure, and I was oh my god. I was yelling too. I was ah, or some shit like that. But it was awesome. But I will say, when you start your NoFap journey or whatever, you really have to do this without edging. You cannot let yourself start edging, because here's the thing, after those first 4 or 5 days or whatever, I was feeling good. These 20 days, I've had a little bit more energy and everything, but I didn't really get the motivation that I wanted from it. So, and that's because I kept edging. It's I kept fucking jerking off. So, if you do NoFap, you're really going to have to do this and not edge at all. Don't look at any porn. Do not give in. Because if you do that, if you start edging, you're just not going to get the benefits that you want. You're not. You might get some extra energy or whatever, but I don't think you're going to get all the benefits. I think NoFap is great if you can do it, if you can really stick to it without jerking off and looking at any porn. Come on, kitty, get down. But if you do start edging and looking at porn, then don't be surprised if you're not getting the benefits from it that you want. Yeah. I'm probably going to start NoFap again on March 1st, maybe. I don't know for sure, but I'm probably going to do that. I'm not going to just spend every day from now till then jerking off furiously and wasting all that energy. I still want to try to refrain from it a little bit. I masturbated last night, and I already did it again today, but I'm going to try to slow myself down and not do it so much, and if I start NoFap again on March 1st, then I'm really going to try and do it. Just try and go a full month without edging or looking at any porn. Because, man, I don't know. My life is a mess right now. I'm going to be homeless in a few months, and I need to get a job. Like I said, my purpose, the main reason why I started NoFap again for this month was that I wanted that extra motivation, and it hasn't motivated me to go out and get a job. It's motivated me to just want to meet people and fuck. And I've been trying fucking crazy for the last week or so, trying to find women to meet up with or couples to meet up with and fuck. Like, I've been on the Whisper app and I've been on Craigslist, but I keep running into trolls, and just trolls like pretending to be women and playing games, and fucking gay guys and bisexual guys. And, you know, that's something I've had to deal with for years using Craigslist, is gay and bisexual guys constantly trying to get me to meet them. Like, my ads, I clearly state that I'm straight and I will not have any physical contact with men, but these dudes, they're just fucking nuts. They don't care. Like, they email me and they fucking beg me to let them suck my dick, and it's ridiculous. Like, look, it makes me think of all the shit women have to go through with guys constantly hitting them up and sending them dick pics and stuff. But obviously, women have to deal with it much more than I do. But I kind of know how they feel. Like, someone hitting you up and trying very hard to get you to go fuck them, and you're just not going to do that. But they don't care, and it's just weird. I guess these gay guys, they think, I guess there's probably so-called straight men who have said yes and let them suck their dicks, and if that's happened, then those guys have no right to call themselves straight anymore. If you let if you consider yourself straight and you let a guy suck your dick, or a trans person suck your dick, you're not straight anymore at that point. You're bisexual. But yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. Is I have not been able to get my mind off of sex, and it's been driving me absolutely out of my fucking mind. It's been driving me nuts. I've been miserable. Like, I just keep edging, and I keep trying to find people to meet. And, you know, there was a couple a few days back, you know, this dude sent me a picture of him and his girlfriend. The dude was Mexican, I think, and his girlfriend. She was kind of Asian looking, and she was fucking fine. And I wanted to meet them, but, like, they couldn't host. And I can't host either because I live with my family, so I can't just have, like, strangers coming over here that I don't know. So I need people who can host, but these people couldn't, so we just didn't meet. Like, I kept messaging the guy, but he stopped messaging me. And then there was this woman who was apparently wanting to suck my dick, but she wouldn't show her face, and I started talking to her husband through text, and he was kind of weird, but I was wanting to meet up with them, but the guy stopped replying to me. And then there was another couple who did pretty much the same thing, and I don't know, these are probably just guys pretending to be a couple and using stolen pictures so that they can pretend to be women and flirt with dudes while jerking off or something. That's probably what happened. And there was another guy who emailed me yesterday. He said, you know, him and his wife were going to go hiking, and I was invited to go fucking hiking with them and play around with the wife on the trails, but I just didn't go because I was like, you know, I was like, too many people have lied or just fucking ended up being fake or whatever, and I'm just tired of it. So I didn't even attempt to go meet those people. But yeah, I've been trying hard to meet people and just not having any luck lately, and I just can't stop thinking about sex. It's what I think about almost all day long. It's what I've been thinking about almost all day long while on NoFap these last, well, not for the first 4 or 5 days, but since then it's almost always on my mind. It drives me nuts, and it's making me miserable. So, and last night, you know, I didn't have to, I've been doing a good job at not letting myself have an orgasm this time on NoFap. And last night, you know, I didn't have to do it, but you know what? I was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I want to do this. I want this relief. So I did it, and I felt so relieved after it. I was so happy, and I'm not disappointed that I relapsed this time. I'm just not disappointed. But, you know, I am kind of low on energy now, because like I did it last night, I did it again a little while ago, and I'm kind of low on energy. So I don't want to fall back into just jerking off multiple times a day and wasting all that energy. So I'll probably do it a few times over these next like 10 days or whatever. Well, 8 days, since February has 28 days. I'll probably do it a few times, and then I might start NoFap again on March 1st. I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to start again now, because whenever I start NoFap, I like to start at the beginning of the month. That's just me. I like to do it at the start of a month. So yeah. But yeah, what I hope the next time I try NoFap, what I'm hoping will happen is what I'm very much going to put effort into is just after those first 4 days or whatever, and when I start getting those urges, I'm just going to, you know what, fucking slap myself and go walk somewhere, go walking around, and just make myself think of something else. Because I really have to keep my hand off my dick. I cannot start edging, because if you start edging, you're just eventually going to start doing it, and you're going to eventually start watching porn again, and just keep going like that, and it's going to drive you crazy. Because, you know, you're stopping yourself from having an orgasm, but you're still pleasuring yourself, and you're still watching the porn, and it's just it's going to make you, it's just going to keep, like, you know, clawing at you and wanting you to fucking come. So you just can't edge. You can't fucking masturbate at all. That's really what you have to remember here. That's what I'm going to have to put some serious effort into next time. Yeah, because yeah. And yeah, and because, and yeah, and because, and yeah. Oh, man. So, I want to keep my hand off my dick. I want to make sure I don't look at any porn. I don't hate porn or anything. I think porn is pretty good sometimes, but it can be addicting, and it is addicting, and I'm addicted to it. And I've watched too much of it, and I need sex. Like when you're on NoFap, you can still have sex. But, you know, I'm single, and I have a hard time finding women to have sex with. But so when you're on NoFap and you keep edging, and you don't have a woman to have sex with, you're eventually just going to give in and come. I mean, so that's where I fucked up, is I started edging. But I'm still impressed that I went 20 days without, you know, fucking busting a nut. He keeps jumping up here. Jesse, get down. Yeah, this video's been 18 minutes now. It's way too long. I need to get my life together. I really do. Yeah, I've been applying for jobs. I've been calling some places, but I haven't really got any call backs yet, and I don't know. Some days I feel very down, and right now I'm trying to work on just trying to be more positive, have a more positive attitude, and Jesus Christ, dude. I'm just trying to be more positive, and, you know, probably tonight or tomorrow I'm going to try to start meditating again, and just try to read up on watch some motivational speaking stuff, and read up on some motivational stuff, and just try to get more into meditation. Listen to positive music, or just something. Just try to work on being, I'm repeating myself, just try to work on being a more positive person, even though there's so much negativity around me in life right now. I'm going to keep trying to be more positive, and if I start NoFap again on March 1st, then, you know, just really gotta stop myself from touching myself from putting my hand on my penis and edging and watching porn. And I think if I'm able to do that next time around, I probably will be able to experience those benefits that a lot of people talk about. You know, like when I'm getting those urges, I just force myself to think of something else and go out and walk around and probably use that energy. It's just, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking go walk around or ride a bike and to some places and walk in and be like, hey, are you guys hiring right now? I don't know. But tomorrow I'm gonna be calling more places, and my birthday is in a few days. Oh man, I'm probably not gonna do anything for my birthday. I might go hiking. I'm broke. I only have like what, $5 to $10, and but I have a bus pass, so I'm probably just gonna take the bus up and go hiking up this little mountain on my birthday on the February 25th. Because that's what I did the previous 2 years on my birthday, just go hike. So I'll probably go do that, and that's about it, because no one really helps me celebrate my birthday anymore since my mom passed away a few years ago. But other than that, I really have to get on this and try to find myself a job, so I'm going to be calling around some places tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow or the next day I think I said this in my last video that I was going to start walking around, and I'm not sure if I said that, but I probably did say that I was going to start walking around and walking into places and ask if they're hiring, but I didn't do that. But I'm going to do that sometime this week or just sometime soon. I'm going to really kind of force myself to get more serious about this shit. Yeah, because I really need a job. I want to get a job in retail or some shit like that. I don't know, I just need something. Because if I don't get anything, I'm fucked. And I don't want to lose my pets. I love my animals. So, I have to figure something out. Yeah. I'm probably going to go visit my dad too at his place. He was in the hospital recently, and I went to the hospital to visit him. And that was my first time seeing him since like 2011. So he's back at his place now and slowly recovering, so I'll probably go see him maybe the day before my birthday or something. I don't know. Meow. He's hungry. My cat's hungry. He wants his food, and I keep moving the food around because I don't want him eating while I'm on video. But anyways, this video's gone almost 25 minutes now. It's just another video of me dragging it out, talking too much, and shit. But yeah, I feel good tonight, man. Over the last week was miserable for me, just constantly horny, and not getting the pussy that I need. Humans need sex, they really do. Especially guys. And I know women don't just want sex. There's women who are horny and want a lot of fucking sex, but those women are hard to find. And most guys always want sex. And I am one of those guys, but I don't get it. I don't get it as much as I should. But there's a lot of horrible guys who don't deserve the sex, but they get it. And that just sucks. It's a very unfair world we live in. Yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. If anyone watched this, then, thank you for watching. And, all you other people who are on your NoFap journey, best of luck to you, and I hope I can learn to have that kind of self-control that some of you have, because a lot of you people have been able to go 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or even longer. But yeah, good luck on your journeys, and I just hope I can start doing better with my life sometime soon. Yeah. Alright, thank you for watching, and have a good night, and suck a dick.